You might have noted in the Queen's birthday honours, some of the highest honours in the land were handed out to the people in charge of the pandemic response. Kerry Chant, Jeanette Young, she got the highest honour. Dr. Brendan Murphy, that's the bloke you might remember, couldn't tell you how to define a woman. Funny, isn't it? How it often takes years to process these awards for some, and yet in no time at all, the highest awards have gone to these people whose edicts crushed business, put people out of work, children out of school, destroyed morale, and imposed some of the most draconian and freedom-denying measures, the like of which we hope this country will never see again. Well, for my money, I would put Janelle Saffin way above all of them. She is the state member for Lismore. I hope she doesn't mind me saying this, but she's 67 years of age. At the height of the flood in Lismore, she and two friends were on the veranda of a home, quote, hanging, sort of, on the rafters, and the water was coming up too quickly to stay inside. Now, I've told you this story before, it's worth repeating. She said there were three of us, and at some point it was swim or we go under. So I said, come on, we're in. They dived in. The trio managed to make their way to a tyre wedged under a tree. They hung on for dear life, 67 years of age, do you mind? Amazingly, their mobile phones were working. Janelle saw two people trapped in houses, one a woman who was screaming. Then one of Janelle Saffin's staffers appeared from around the corner in an inflatable canoe. Janelle, hanging onto a tyre under a tree for dear life, said, we're all right here, go for her. Janelle Saffin sang out to another neighbour. They got him into the canoe and got him to safety. My point is, I think this marvellous woman is entitled to be listened to. And she joins me. Janelle Saffin, I just want to say on behalf of everyone watching, you are unbelievable. Your courage will be honoured by the whole nation, whether or not you get one of those gongs that they gave out to Kerry Chant and Jeanette Young. Now, you told the inquiry 2 weeks ago that Resilience New South Wales was, quote, institutionally incapable of doing the job. Just tell me firstly, though, about you diving into these flooded waters, and you said it was swim or go under. And you said, come on, we're in. Now, as my old man would say, bloody hell, I mean, are you a strong swimmer?
Look, luckily I am a strong swimmer, Alan, and it was bloody hell, I can tell you. And it was... and at one stage, we'd been told to put our chairs on the table inside, and I was watching the water come up, and I can't say this word on air, but I said, we're sitting, you know what, ducks, let's get out of here.
Yes. But
got out.
But you could have taken the inflatable canoe, but you gave it up to neighbours who were at risk.
Yeah, well, when Harry came around the corner, he could hear my voice, you know, singing out, carrying on. And I said, and the woman, her name was Carmel, and I said, go into Carmel. And I stayed there because I am a good swimmer. And I thought if he runs into trouble rescuing Carmel, who's 91, I will go in, because even though I haven't done it for years, I remember my life-saving principles,
Amazing.
you know, of what to do. So I kept my ear out. And the other old man, he, that was the funny bit. He said, who are you? Because I'm screaming at him. It's all right, we'll get you out. I said, I'm your state member. I come to get you.
You are wonderful. Now, back to this Resilience New South Wales mob. You said they were missing in action, missing in action in every way. You said they were unhelpful, obstructionist, and you refused to deal with them. Just amplify that.
Okay. From day one, they were missing in action. We have evacuation centres. That's their job, to run them. Yes, they're messy. Yes, it's chaotic because, you know, there's rescues, there's all sorts of things. People arriving wet, cold, traumatised with their animals, you know, with their hamsters, their dogs, cats, you know, whatever. And but that's the job of them, to be ready and have it, you know, ready to go. Yeah. It was just a mess. Locals were running it. The university, even the Vice-Chancellor and Deputy Vice-Chancellor, they were actually running it.
And where was Fitzsimmons? Where was Fitzsimmons?
Oh, God knows. And